What's up, bitches? This is Spectral, and welcome back to some more Eagles bullshit. This is probably the last Eagles-related stuff I do, unless some major breaking fucking news comes out that our OC gets finally hired or something. But I'm just here reflecting on my Eagles 2025 to 26 schedule discussion, and see how aged it was. That starts in September. I forgot what I was going to say. Will we win another Super Bowl? Fuck no. I just want to make it to the playoffs. And your wish was granted, but I kind of changed my mind on that. We made it to the playoffs, but we didn't make it past the wild card, and it was pretty much a repeat of 2023. Not really, but yeah. And see how far we can go. Regular season, week 1, Cowboys. We're going to fucking destroy them. No, we didn't. I feel bad for the Cowboys. Yeah. I feel bad for them. Yeah, I feel bad for them too, buddy. They just... It's gotten to the point where it's just sad to see them play. True. You know, they're just complete garbage. Like, Jerry Jones... They weren't garbage when they beat us the second game, I tell you that. Destroy them. If we somehow lose that, then we say goodbye to the season. Chiefs, ugh. This is going to be weird. Okay, so this one didn't age very well, but I was just still skeptical that the Chiefs were going to bounce back and just absolutely fucking whoop our asses. But I did change my opinion last minute in a short, and said that we were going to beat them. I was confident. I'm not scared of them. We barely beat them, but, I mean, we beat them. Weird game for sure. I think Chiefs are going to come back with a fucking vengeance. They are not going to be happy to see Hurts or Saquon, and I think we're going to lose this game. So, yeah. I didn't have any faith in the Super Bowl 59 anyways. I thought we were going to get fucking cheated on. Rams, we're going to beat them. They should have won, but we barely beat them. Bucks. Barely beat them, too. We had a second half collapse, but we still won. Honestly, go either way, but I can see that we're most likely going to beat them. Broncos, we're going to beat them. No fucking questions. Oh, my God. But I can see that we're most likely going to beat them. Broncos, we did not beat, my friend. I do agree that's a game we should have beaten them in, but we don't play that team enough to really get a fucking actual understanding of that team, and that's really why we lost. Beat them, no fucking questions. Giants, we're going to fucking beat them, no questions asked. Viking. Bro. If you would have told me that the Giants would have had 31 or 34 points, something like that, on us within, week 7, week 6? Yeah, you'd be out of your... I'd tell you out of your fucking mind. But, yeah, it happened, and it was fucking garbage. I had popcorn out for that game, and the main thing I hate the most is making good food and then watching trash. That's why I'm very pick and few with the movies and the stuff I watch when I get something to eat out, because if I'm going to eat something, then it better be a good fucking watch as well. So, yeah, that did not happen, unfortunately. The Vikings we did beat. We're going to beat them, no questions asked. Giants again. Giants again, now we beat them. Oh no, this could go either way. The bye week. Packers. The Packers was the fucking Fubo game that for whatever reason just was not on YouTube TV, which is mainly how I watch this stuff. It was on fucking Fubo for whatever reason, and goddamn, honestly, I should have just skipped this game, because despite it being a defensive win, it was boring. There were parts where, man, I just didn't feel like we were going to win, but we won. We won that game. They're probably going to want sweet bloody revenge. I think the only teams that want that are going to beat us is the ones that just want bloody revenge. With Hurts and Saquon, I just don't think we're how we can play bad in these games. Like, if we just really put our all into it, I think we'll probably lose to the Packers, if I'm being honest.
We didn't. Luckily.
Lions, I can see that we lose this game as well.
Dude, we fucking dropped a massive donkey shit on the fucking Lions. God damn. The Lions are a former shell of themselves this year. The Lions have got to be, like, the most disappointing team alongside the Colts. Like, dude, I don't know which team I feel bad for more right now. Sure, yeah, the Colts have always next year. They just had bad luck with the injury and stuff, and Phillip Rivers not really pulling his own weight. I don't give a fuck if he's like 44 years old. He can do better than that. And honestly, I could probably want to see him to play another season. But I don't know. The Bills just cannot get it done in the fucking playoffs. I feel like their Super Bowl door has closed, and the Lions just did not make the fucking playoffs. They're that absolute trash-ass, garbage fucking game with the Steelers, and what else was it? They should have beat the Chiefs. They should have beat the Steelers. The Steelers, I don't care. The Steelers were not a good team this year. I don't understand how they fucking even made it to the playoffs with that fucking old, wrinkled Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers has not been good in, like, forever. So, yeah. They should have beat that Vikings game with Wyatt Metal Gear Snake as the quarterback. I'm not kidding. That quarterback in that Christmas game with the Vikings and Lions, dude, I'm telling you right now, it looked just like Wyatt, a.k.a. Metal Gear Snake. I'm sorry. It literally looks just like him. I'm not even kidding.
I am rooting for you guys. Like, I feel bad for the Lions. I want the Lions to win a Super Bowl. I do.
I do.
I want them to win, too. I want them to beat us in the NFC Championship or whatever. Or AFC. I don't know.
NFC.
Lions, like, you guys... I don't know what the fuck your coach is doing. Like, how the fuck did you guys lose to fucking Redskins? You fucking idiots. So, anyways, Cowboys game, we're gonna fucking beat them.
Yeah.
Bears,
whoa, hold up.
So, anyways, Cowboys game, we're gonna fucking beat them.
No. It was over in the first quarter. I swear, man. I swear. Man. I just got done with a hard day of work. And then I come home thinking that the Eagles are going to whoop the fucking Cowboys' ass, as they fucking should have. But no. We let 24 points happen, and we didn't score again after we got 21. How does that happen? Look. They were on fire, but we still should have beat them. But look, if the Cowboys are going to play like that, then I fully expect them to make the playoffs next year. I do, next season. But also, the Bears, that was one of the most disappointing games, too, because the Bears game we should have won. My dad, a.k.a. Mr. Tom Brady, should be Mr. Mahomes, but Mr. Tom Brady rolls off the tongue a little bit better. You know me, I think my dad's a fucking dumbass idiot. But, man, it was such an uncomfortable watch because, man, I just got done with Black Friday and stuff like that. That was a really, not the worst day in the world, but it was a very physical day. Could have been worse, but it is what it is. I was just glad I was okay that day, but yeah, that game was not a blowout, unfortunately. And honestly, I wished the team booed the exact same way they did in the Bears game than they did in the 49ers game. That was like the 49ers game, I don't think I heard any booing. I don't really think I did.
Bears, oh my god, that's going to be a fucking goddamn bloodbath, dude. We're going to destroy the Bears. Fuck the Bears. Chargers, honestly, I could see that one going either way.
Chargers was one that I just did not fucking watch. I just didn't watch it. I didn't watch it. Neither with the Raiders game. The Raiders we fucking demolished. Excuse me. Because they're trash. And I hope they get Fernando Mendoza I hope they do. And I'm honestly going to try and watch what Mendoza does because I honestly think I'm predicting that the Raiders are going to make the playoffs with that guy. Mendoza, dude, if the Raiders don't get Mendoza, then they're fucking dumbasses. Okay? And if Mendoza wants to stay in college, that's on him. That's his decision. You can't force him to do anything. But if he's going to get into the NFL ticket, then the Raiders have got to sweep him. They have to. That's all I got to say about that. Georgia's game was abysmal. That was probably the worst game we had all season. Like 5 fucking turnovers or whatever. I didn't even bother watching that because I was too busy doing better stuff with Mr. Oni Camo Gaming. And I'm glad I didn't watch it. I watched like the last bit of it. And even then, that was still a disappointing fucking game. But
Raiders, that one can go either way.
What the fuck crack was I smoking? What crack was I smoking? Okay. I don't think I knew the Raiders' record beforehand when I was making this. I was probably thinking that the Raiders are like probably a mediocre team that could probably pull something off. Dude, oh my god, boy, I don't know what crack I was smoking. The Raiders have been trash for quite a while. I mean, I know they made the playoffs. Like, okay, we're gonna look this up together. The Las Vegas Raiders, or Oakland Raiders, really, last made the NFL playoffs in the 2021 season. I mean, it's been a bit, but still, it doesn't justify them being absolute dog shit. Just like the fucking Bengals were, goddamn. And even though Mr. Brady's a fucking loopy, I was kind of rooting for the Bears a little bit. Those Packers games were fun to watch. I still remember that one Bengals game, the Bengals and Bears game. That game was fucking. That was a hidden gem. People forgot about that game once that second Bears and Packers game was going on. But it's hard to believe that the Bears had a better season than the Eagles, but it is what it is.
Redskins, I can see them beating us, but no, we can beat them.
Yeah, we beat them. We could have beat them with the backups. And also, if y'all are wondering about the whole starter, like, well, we should have played. Look, I'm 50-50 on it. I'm not going to really say too much. Personally, I do feel like we should have rested the starters, but I understand why people got, like, super fucking mad about it. I don't know, man. Either way, like, the game didn't really fucking matter to me. I didn't care that we got, the 3 seed or the 2 seed or whatever. I didn't fucking care.
Bills? They're going to want to get to the Super Bowl, so they might beat us.
Boy, they should have beat us because, man, that fucking game was heart rate, like, blood pumping central. That game was ridiculous.
How many more are there? Okay. Redskins, again, at Lincoln Financial Field. Yeah, we're going to beat them.
Now, if only I knew that we weren't going to beat our... Look, if we did get the starters out, we easily could have fucking beat them, but we got the backups out, and is okay. You know, we lost that game. It's whatever. I still don't think that the Redskins fans acted like they won the fucking Super Bowl over that. Like, you beat the fucking backups, though. Playing on fucking easy mode on Madden 04, bitch. Is there anything else?
We can easily make it to the fucking play. It's gonna be bloodbath. Honestly, watch this. I watch that Super Bowl every fucking morning.
Yeah, I kind of watch that. I do the same thing. But anyways, that I was I had the right expectations. I did. Honestly, we should have been flawless. I would continue to say it. We should have been flawless. Motherfucker, I didn't even know that Kevin Matula was even hired. Believe it or not. Or did I know? I don't fucking remember, but I don't know, man. But that's all I got. Better luck next season, I guess. I'm hoping it's now that this season's over, it's gonna be interesting to see when the next schedule comes out. Yeah, you know the drill. Twisms.